Yes. Dr. Mindy in the house. All right.
I appreciate that.
The carnivore diet.
Because of what we eat.
Honestly, you've really touched my heart.
Here's the dilemma for I call her the rushing woman. This is a term I learned from Dr. Libby Weaver. Like, there's so many of us that want to achieve. We love our work. The world is our oyster, but our hormones are demanding that there's an ebb and flow, to your point. So when our hormones, like certain hormones like progesterone, show up and we're supposed to be more intuitive and more inner, but we've got a big old work day, we're now hormonally out of balance with what the world has on our calendar and what our body says inside. How do we work on that day where we have to push past what our biology is telling us to do? Because I think that might be where a big part of where the emotions are getting shoved down, because there's a little bit of resentment and we have to sort of go into this driver state that we weren't hormonally prepared for.
I totally understand that. And I know those days. Now I have my days and my work schedule and all that set up so that I do not burn myself out. When I first started my private practice 10, 12 years ago, I was all day, every day, go, go, go.
Yep.
Kids are in bed, keep working.
Me too.
And that didn't last long.
No, I did that for like 2 decades and I'm trying to undo that.
Yeah, it did not last long for me. And so now, I realized, before I was doing 10 clients a day, and now I'm like 2 to 4 max. And I know that's my limit. And so I think for every woman, if you're working in the home, out of the home, stay at home mom, whatever you're doing, it is finding where your limits are and not apologizing for that.
Yes.
And so even if it's like, shoot, my progesterone's spiking and I need to be home and rest, and I've got this busy day, I do whatever I can to rearrange that if I need to, and rest as much as I possibly can. And even if I'm out and having to be out and do things, I will very intentionally slow myself down, right. Where when that first, estrogen's rising, I'm just like out there, go, 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 let's get shit done. That's always really fun. But then I also really honor and welcome the progesterone as well, where it's time to slow down. And even if I'm out running an errand or something, I intentionally slow my body down when I'm doing it. I do not allow the rush of the world to infiltrate. And I try to I'm like, hey kids, mom's having a slow day. I need to rest. And, let the kids pick up the slack, let the spouse pick up the slack, rearrange a client, do whatever you can. But also if you can, before that hits, set your month up. And so it's really recognizing what your body needs and not apologizing for it, empowering yourself to take charge and say, I need these 2 days. I need these 3 days to rest. I need a rest for an hour every afternoon. Like whatever it is, it's okay. Yeah. There's no problem